This is the Hollandlift HL3220 Megastar. Those who intend to use any machine with characteristics of weight, height, width, length or complexity which differ significantly to the training they have received should ensure that they receive a familiarisation to cover the differences. It is the employer's responsibility to ensure that all operators using equipment are adequately trained and familiarised to comply with current health and safety legislation. Machine-specific familiarisation should follow on from basic training and cover the manufacturer's instructions and warnings, features of the specific model, control functions, safety devices and emergency lowering procedures. All of the above are to be found in the operator's manual supplied with the machine. The manufacturer's serial plate will give you specific details of the machine. Maximum wind speed is 12.5 meters per second or 28 miles per hour. The working height is 33.7 meters. The maximum platform height is 31.7 meters. The minimum platform height is 2.47 meters. The length of the machine with the platform retracted is 6.66 meters. The length of the platform with the extension deck extended is 9.66 meters. The maximum platform capacity, extended or retracted, is 1,000 kilograms. The maximum occupants in the platform is 4 persons. The maximum weight for the standard machine is 31,200 kilograms. The maximum ground pressure and point loads. Refer to the operating manual for the technical data contained within it. The operating manual is kept inside the tube in the valve compartment of the scissor lift. It is mandatory to follow the sequence of the instructions contained in this operating manual to ensure the safe operation of the machine. Warnings and symbols. Safety instructions and warnings are marked with the following symbols and pictograms in this manual. An operating procedure or circumstance which requires extra attention. A warning highlights potential injuries to the user or serious material damage to the scissor lift if the user fails to follow the operating procedures contained in the manual. Particular information regarding actions that must be taken or are prohibited to prevent damage. Risk of electrical voltage. Failure to follow the instructions can lead to serious or fatal injuries. Risk of entrapment of body parts. Wear and use the necessary safety equipment while working. Flammable substances. Your machine is equipped with a number of decals. Please refer to the operating manual for these decals. Identify the thorough examination plate and ensure that the machine is in date. Locate the manufacturer's data plate and ensure that the serial number corresponds with the thorough examination serial number. Always ensure that you carry out a pre-use inspection of the machine in accordance with any training that you have received. If you do find a fault, isolate, tag and report the machine. Do not attempt any repairs to the machine. Ensure that any pins, retainers are in good condition and fully secure. Check the condition of wheels, wheel nuts. Check the condition of welds to ensure that there is no damage or cracks on welds. Check the engine oil level. On the side of the machine you will see a grease pot. If necessary, this may need topping up with grease. Before carrying out any work on batteries, ensure that you are wearing the correct personal protective equipment in accordance with any risk assessment and safe system of work. Number 1. Hydraulic tank filling opening. Number 2. Sight glass for hydraulic oil. This is situated on the side of the hydraulic tank. 3. Hydraulic tank. 4. Hydraulic tank tap. 5. Hydraulic filter. 6. Fuel filter. 7. Hydraulic pump. 8. Diesel engine. 9. Engine oil filter. 10. Engine oil dipstick. Valve compartment. So number 1, protective earthing. 2. Electrical installation. 3. Horn. 4. Connector for the control box chassis. 5. Diesel tank fill-in opening. 6. Diesel tank. 7. Sight glass for the diesel tank. 8. 230 volt connection. Number 9. Hand pump. 10. 4-way valve. 11, 12 and 13 are manifolds. 14. Starter batteries. 15, and it's the hand pump lever. 16 is level safety device for driving at full height. 17 is level safety device. 18, document tube holding the operator's manual. 19, automatic lubrication system. Beaker. The system self-lubricates with grease. The system has a low-level security and a pressure security system. The pressure security system detects and reports a fault when the chassis or scissors are not being lubricated. After every 5 minutes of lifting, the grease pump will pump for 6 minutes. Do not shut the system down during the pump cycle. Any faults will be shown on the operating display. 20. Diesel tank tap, and 21 is the main switch. Position of the safety devices. Number 1. Emergency stop button. 2. Overload safety device. 3. Switch extension platform. 4. Pipe and hose leak safety devices. 5. Driving alarm. The scissor lift is equipped with an acoustic and visual driving alarm that will sound repeatedly while driving. 6. Safety props. Work on or going in between the scissor may only be carried out if the scissor mechanism is blocked by both safety props. The scissor lift must not have any load within it when the safety prop is in use. The safety props are located on the side of the machine as shown. 7. Protective fence. 8. Limit switch. 9. Tilt alarm. If the maximum tilt is exceeded with the platform height of over 6 meters, a warning signal sounds and all movement functions are disabled with the exception of the lowering function and retraction of the platform. To restart the scissor lift, the platform should be fully lowered and a more level surface be found. 10. Main switch. 11. Automatic lubrication system. 12. Stabilizer detection switch ground contact. 13. Stabilizer detection switch in. Hydraulic stabilizer cylinders. The scissor lift can be set horizontally using the hydraulic stabilizer cylinders on an uneven base surface. The hydraulic stabilizer cylinders can only be operated if the platform height is less than 6 meters. If the hydraulic stabilizer cylinders are not fully withdrawn, driving is not possible. The signalling light will flash in such a case, and you should operate the switch only so long until the signal light is on continuously. When the signal light flashes, not all hydraulic stabilizers are in contact with the ground. The stabilizer switch should be operated until all stabilizers are in contact with the ground. The automatic lubrication system is stirred by the PLC. A lubrication cycle will be started when the program lifting time has passed. There is a lubrication cycle button on the electrical cabinet which will start an unprogrammed lubrication cycle. The light above the button will light up when the grease reservoir is empty. Please note that lifting is not possible until the reservoir has been filled with grease again. The scissor lift is equipped with a pressure difference safety. This will intervene in the lifting or lowering when the pressure becomes too high between the lifting cylinders 1 and 2. The operator on the platform cannot override this safety. Overriding of the safety is only possible when pushing the main reset button or turning the main switch on and off. Please ensure that there are means of communication on the platform and the ground. Hydraulic ramping. Your machine may have hydraulic ramping built into it by design. This means that the machine may not stop immediately when a controller is released. All the functions of the scissor lift are operated with a control box mounted on the platform. There is a connection at the entry gate and an extra connection beside the extension platform. The valve compartment also includes a connection for the control box plug. This may only be used during transport and maintenance and repair work. Please note that when the extension platform connection is used, driving and steering are reversed. This means that the front axle becomes the rear axle and the rear axle becomes the front axle. Number 1. Red emergency stop button. 2. Light in operation. 3. Light malfunction. 4. Overload light. 5. Light fault, lubrication system. 6. Right rear axle light. 7. Tilt alarm light. 8. Pressure difference lifting cylinder light. 9. Steering, rear axle left and right. 10. Platform above 8 meters light. 11. All stabilizers retracted light. 12. Selection switch for hydraulic stabilizers on and off. 13. Selection switch for horn and differential lock. 14. All hydraulic stabilizers in contact with the ground light. 15. Automatic leveling light. 16. Drive forwards. 17. Drive backwards. 18. Driving is active light. 19. Lifting. 20. Lowering. 21. Lifting and lowering active light. 22. Platform is out indicator. 23. Platform is in indicator. 24. Extension platform active light. 25. Dead man switch. 26. Steer front axle left. 27. Steer front axle right. 28. Selection switch. This has 3 functions: driving forwards and backwards, lifting and lowering, or extending the platform in and out. 29. Platform extension out light. 30. Diesel engine speed. 31. Diesel engine stop start switch. 32. Driving speed switch selector. 33. Generator on or off. 34 to 37. Operate the hydraulic stabilizers. Wander leading or dog walking. It may be possible to use the upper control platform when standing on the ground next to the machine. When using the controller in this way, always ensure that the control box is correctly orientated around to the chassis and that you are standing clear of the machine. This main switch switches the voltage to the scissor lift on and off. Number 1. Auxiliary switch for lifting and lowering. 2. Overload on off selector switch. 3. Selector switch for driving at height. 4. Starting button for diesel engine. 5. Stopping button for diesel engine. 6. Test button lights. 7. Operation display. 8. Button lubrication cycle. 9. Reset button for PLC. Check the correct operation of all functions. Press the tilt alarm when the machine is elevated above 5.5 meters until the acoustic alarm sounds. Check the driving speed and that the machine lifts slow until 5.5 meters. Ensure that when elevated above 6 meters platform height, that it is not possible to operate the stabilisers. Check the driving, steering and lifting above 8 meters platform height. Check to ensure that it is not possible to lower the main scissor with the platform extended. The machine is equipped with a faster lifting cycle between 5.5 meters and 29 meters. The machine will stop at 31.4 meters lifting height. Check the function of the emergency stop button and check the function of the main switch. Emergency lowering device. In the event of an emergency, the platform can be lowered by opening an emergency lowering valve on the lift cylinder. This is activated by pulling out the control on the valve. Before lowering the platform, the extension deck must be retracted. Position the handle into position 2 and use the hand pump lever to retract the extension deck back in. The hand pump can be operated using the pump lever with an upward and downward movement. This will retract the extension deck back in. When the deck is fully retracted, the platform can be fully lowered. To lower the platform, put the valve handle into position 3 and use the hand pump lever to lower the platform. Auxiliary switch for lifting and lowering. The electrical switch box in the hydraulic compartment has an auxiliary switch for lifting and lowering. The switch may only be used for maintenance work where no persons are present on the platform, or if required, the platform has to be retracted, otherwise lowering is not possible. After use, please ensure that you secure the machine to prevent any unauthorised operation of the machine. Retract the extension platform. Lower the platform to its lowest position. Stop the diesel engine. Press in the emergency stop button, ensuring that before you climb out the machine that you are fully lowered down and the steps are located directly behind the access gate. Remove the platform control box by disconnecting it from the connector. Turn the main switch off by turning a quarter handle or anti-clockwise to the left.